What is up, guys? This is Dead Rockstar here again, and this is the third video playing through Resident Evil 4 with mods installed. And we just finished chapter 1-2, so we're gonna head downstairs and kill this guy in the bathroom here. Rule number 2, don't forget to double tap. And we're gonna go ahead and loot the house. Some gold here. And an incendiary grenade in the chest. And an egg inside the oven. Let's go outside now and take out the chainsaw guy. I think I'm gonna start off with a rifle here. Chainsaw guy isn't that hard. I always feel like he was really played up. I remember the first time I played this, I remember the chainsaw guy was by far one of, it wasn't that crazy now that I think of it, but at the time it was pretty intense. It's just that I expected something not as crazy. It was kind of hard to kill. So we finally got the chainsaw guy down. Now let's carry on down the hill here and attack the dude with the pitchfork. Take care of him. And his wife. Coming out to avenge his death. Right, open the box. And we can't forget to get those nests. It looks like I have a welcoming party for me. Just trying to save that ammo. Hit him in the kneecaps. Hit him in the head or hit him in the kneecaps. I remember when I started playing, I didn't even know that trick. I didn't even know you could go up to them and kick them. The first time I learned that was when you start being able to suplex them. That's like chapter 2 or chapter 3 or something. Alright, so now we're back into the village. We're trying to make our way into the church, I believe. So at this point, we have to fight our way into the village, or fight our way through the village, and then go down to the underground passage. And I just want to reiterate for this video, or for these videos, I do want to sort of do this sort of let's play kind of feel with it, but at the same time, the main reason I'm making these videos after I install each set of mods, I just want to show you how things progress. So hopefully by the end of the series, you can watch chapter 1, and then you can watch the last chapter and see a major difference in the graphics quality between one and the other. So let's take this guy down, take him off his little post, and I guess he's still alive, so let's finish him off with a knife. Grab those pistol rounds, and let's see if we can grab this other guy. Just pick off. Oh, there we go. Got his kneecap. Stuck his kneecap out when he was dancing up there. Why is he dancing on a roof anyway? So now that we've killed everybody, now we can move on and go into the little passageway that they have here. And this should take us up into the church. So at this time, during the recording of the video, we have the ENB mod, which is providing color correction for us. We also have high resolution textures, high resolution cutscenes, and we have a tweaked laser sight on our gun. So the gun will look a little bit, the laser sight will look a little bit better. Hopefully it blends into the game better, because without it, the laser dot is quite large, and the laser beam looks like a red lightsaber. So, since we're going for the high resolution, or the best look that we can get, that's not something that we want. And here's our first meetup with the trader, the merchant. Down the bottom, he basically says, if you shoot all the medallions, then we'll get that gun for free, the Punisher for free. The special ability on that will let us shoot through up to 5 guys, if I remember correctly. And I don't really have anything to upgrade other than the shotgun. I could upgrade the shotgun, but I don't really need to at this point. So we'll sell all of our junk here, get rid of that, and carry on.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
So I do apologize with the color correction and the dark section of the mod here. It does get pretty dark, so I'm gonna apply some effects on it to brighten it up a little bit, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. You can see things for the most part, but when you're watching it on YouTube, it's just gonna be too hard to see. So I'm going to brighten it a little bit, In game, I do like this feel though, because this is a little bit more dark. It's a little bit more spooky, and we're in a graveyard, so that provides for a perfect combination between the two. So here we are, finally in the graveyard. I don't know why I keep on saying grave. It's the graveyard. This is where everyone's buried. This is where everyone's dead. All of the past family members of the villagers are buried here. So let's go ahead and take out the crazy lady and loot her little hut here. And keep in mind, on my screen it's a lot darker than it is for you. Just want to get these medallions before we carry on. Those are important. We want that Punisher. It's a free gun. Hey, why not, right? So this part coming up here was kind of funny. This guy here lights a piece of dynamite and I get grabbed by this guy and I don't get hurt. I know the Resident Evil game engine, or whatever decides you get hurt engine is kind of weird, and it can kind of be abused in those ways. I just thought that was funny. I thought I was gonna get blown up. I thought I was gonna die. I had barely any health. And we'll get that next medallion. 8 out of 15. Almost there. And we'll get that incendiary grenade. Why not? And we want to get this other jewel. I missed that, and I was so pissed when I walked into it. I thought I was gonna get by. I didn't think it was gonna blow up that fast, but whatever. I think he died from the blast too, so it worked out in my favor. So let's get this. I think it's a green cat's eye. I think that's exactly what it is, actually.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
Alright, now we have to find that insignia. We'll get that insignia to get into the door there. I love this part too, because you can just shoot them and they fall right off. I feel like they have such a terrible balance. But as soon as you shoot them, it's like they know they're going to be falling off. So there's our 10th medallion. Alright. Now we can go and grab that Punisher as soon as we get back. And now we're on to the next section. And let's kill some crows. Kaboom. Haha. I love it. There is something really satisfying about killing that many crows. That's like their annual meeting, their annual gathering. I feel like they have a vendetta, and they just want to fly around and make me shoot at them. Just because I see them in the air and I just want to shoot them. I think it's pre-programmed in me to shoot these crows. Back from the days of Duck Hunt on the Nintendo. And I just want to apologize for this section here. While I was looting the sheds, these little huts here, it was really, really dark, so I turned off the color correction mod, but that actually screws with some of the textures in the game, so that's why this kind of looks bad for a little bit. I just wanted to give you a heads up to let you know why that happened. But I corrected it fairly quickly and then proceeded on with the game. So now that we're finally done looting, we can visit the merchant again. Yay! We can finally get that Punisher, and we can get the other stuff upgraded as well. So the good thing about playing this game as many times as I have is you know when those boulders are coming up. But to this day, I still have a mini panic attack when the button combination comes up at the end, because I always feel like I'm gonna accidentally hit the wrong one. Because it's totally random, you can't plan for it. I just think it's still kind of funny because I just freak out like, oh shit. So I usually try to kill as many zombies or villagers, I don't care. I usually try to kill as many villagers as I can before I go into the swamp area. It's not necessarily hard, but I just like taking out as many as I can with the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle is so high powered, and there's only a few parts of the game I really feel like it's useful, so I like to use it whenever I can.
¡Detrás de ti! ¡Detrás de ti! imbécil!
So I pretty much ran through this whole section, and I wanted to group up the enemies as much as I could, just so I could take them down in a group instead of individually. And it seems like the longer you stay in the middle of the swamp area, the more enemies that come at you. So I just wanted to kind of get out of there, and I really wanted to take advantage of my new Punisher and the shotgun at this point. Just bring down as many enemies as I could. And I thought it was sort of funny as I was reloading, the guy that throws that axe at me completely misses. I mean, he could have even ran up and swung it at me. I mean, I know the AI isn't the greatest in this game, but still, I was kind of like, wow, you completely missed a great opportunity to just chop my head off.
¡Detrás de ti!
So this cutscene here is pretty much the only cutscene, I guess, in the whole chapter. I did want to remind you guys that the HD cutscenes mod is installed here, and it basically takes all the cutscenes and makes them 720p. I know that's kind of strange because I'm actually playing the game in 1080p, but it looks a hell of a lot better compared to the original cutscenes. Just the details are much better. So, here we are at our first boss. This is Del Lago. I actually did some research just before recording this, and Del Lago literally means of the lake, or from the lake. I think that was kind of cool. Just I wanted to learn how to say Del Lago the right way, so I looked that up and found that out. But yeah, Del Lago's a giant salamander, and you can pretty much, for the people watching this, learning how to play the game or learning how to beat him, you just hang out behind him. You can try to avoid these things in the middle that he pulls you through, and throw your harpoons at him. Just throw them, and just try to aim as well as you can. Good luck. So that is it for Chapter 1. That was Chapter 1, Part 3. And in my next video, I will be going over how to install even better textures over the ones we already have. And then we're also going to install a higher resolution model of Leon. So see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of my videos.